A chaperone in its original social usage was a person who for propriety's sake accompanied an unmarried girl in public. Usually she was an older married woman, and most commonly the girl's own mother. In modern social usage, a chaperone is a responsible adult who accompanies and supervises young people. By extension, the word chaperone is used in clinical contexts. Origin: the word derives figuratively from the French word chaperon, which referred to a hood that was worn by men and women generally. A chaperone was part of the costume of the Knights of the Garter when they were in full dress, and probably, since the knights were court attendants, the word chaperone changed to mean escort. An alternative explanation comes from the sport of falconry, where the word meant the hood placed over the head of a bird of prey to stop its desire to fly. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, the noun is attested from 1721, and the verb to chaperone from 1811. Traditional institution. Although the supervision of vulnerable females in public spaces may be common in many cultures, the specific word chaperone began to be used in the 18th century to denote a particular social institution, namely, the person who would accompany a young unmarried woman in public, and especially where she might be expected to meet a man. English-speaking cultures supposed, perhaps correctly, that the institution was particularly strict in southern Europe, especially in Spain, to which it attributed the word duenna, whence the English duenna. Chaperones for young men were not commonly employed in Western society until the latter half of the 20th century. Current usage. Chaperones may be resisted and resented by the young people being supervised. The practice of one-on-one chaperones for social occasions has largely fallen out of use in Western society, though the term is often applied to parents and teachers who supervise school dances and field trips. In modern-day cinema, theater and television productions where the cast includes children, there can be a legal obligation to have a staff role of chaperone, responsible for their general safety and well-being while away from the parents. Chaperones must be qualified in specialist child care areas such as pediatric first aid, child protection, and all required reporting and workforce requirements. In culture. In drama, probably the best-known example of a plot revolving around the need for, and lack of, a chaperone is Brandon Thomas's farce Charlie's Aunt. The chaperone is spoofed in the 2006 musical The Drowsy Chaperone. Cosmo Kramer acts as a chaperone for Jerry Seinfeld and Myth, Rhode Island on an episode of Seinfeld.